Previously on Trails of Survival. The search for supply chests with the clue X marks the spot continued in the Outcast stage, with both Whiskey and Glass determined to find it this time around. And luck was on their side, as they were finally successful in their hunt.
I'm pretty sure it was where
How come
where
I
we
didn't
were.
see this? How did I not?
They continued their search for another perk chest, racing each other for it. But it was Whiskey who ultimately succeeded in tracking it down first. Then the race to another perk chest was on.
Hey, what about this?
Yeah, I think it might be this one.
And once again, Whiskey managed to outpace Glass, getting to the chest first. In addition to this, she also managed to locate 2 more perks. When Glass finally reached a chest before her, he made a mistake by entering in the wrong code. This gave Whiskey the opportunity to quickly enter in the correct code and open the chest first, taking all the items from right under Glass's nose. A few hours later, while fighting a wave of zombies, Glass died, leaving Whiskey the opportunity to take his backpack.
Oh no.
No, Glass!
However, she chose not to betray him, and he was able to make it back and retrieve all of his items.
And I'm back. Got it.
At the same time, Lotus spent the entire Outcast stage avoiding Glass and looking for items, trying to minimize any potential deaths. In Harmony stage, all 3 players went their own way, and Whiskey used this opportunity to track down the perk clue location that she had received from the admin for playing the cash perk, bringing her total to an impressive 14. At the challenge, Glass Sandwich played 2 perks, one of which, the Iron Dart, would kill Whiskey and Lotus 2 times each on the challenge platform by the admin.
Okay, I'm gonna be using the Iron Dart, which is going to kill both of you twice in a row. And then I'm also going to be using the Candy Cane to add another 5 levels.
However, it was when Whiskey played a dangerous combination of 3 perks that things really escalated, particularly when she used the Chandelier and progressed the game to the survival phase.
So, first, I am going to use the Chandelier, and that will change the game to the Desolation phase, and it takes effect immediately. Next perk, the Pool Table. I will reset the character of one player of my choice to level 1 for 1 game stage, and it'll be Glass. And the last one, I will be using the SWAT helmet, which grants me immortality for 1 game stage following the challenge.
Ooh, good combo. Ooh. She's getting serious. Serious.
And by the way, isn't that stage also Horde Night?
Ooh. Oh, wow.
A few minutes later, Whiskey and Lotus each get killed twice by the admin, thanks to Glass Sandwich's use of the Iron Dart perk.
You'll regret this, Glass.
Watch the life leave your eyes. Oh, you're gone.
Oh, he gave me no warning. Oh, man.
No final words for you.
In the end, it was Glass Sandwich who emerged as the challenge winner, having survived the most rounds. And as a result, he chose Whiskey to wear the Santa hat outfit for the next game stage.
I pick Lotus.
Oh, wow. Her niceness paid off. Holy cow. I was wrong. I was wrong, Al. It saved our life.
You didn't let me finish.
No.
I picked Lotus to live.
Oh! Oh, man.
Making her more visible and more vulnerable to attacks. Except she won't be vulnerable this one time due to a perk. The Alliance phase has officially ended. The players are now headed to the Desolation Stage area, where they will continue their journey of survival individually. With fewer resources at their disposal and the safety of the Harmony Stage now in the past, they must work harder than ever to survive within the confine of these walls. Let's see how these 3 contestants fare in the first Desolation Stage of the game, with Whiskey having God mode, Glass Sandwich back down to level 1, while all of it falls on a Blood Moon night. Catch all the action and find out how things play out right now, only on Trails of Survival.
The godly anti-Santa.
I'm bringing you gifts. Maybe not the kind you want, but I will bring you gifts.
I can hear the evil smile in your voice, and I don't like it. Lotus, why'd you leave? Come back.
Am I missing on some action?
And I tried shooting at him, but it was out of range. He disappeared. Like, all I could see was a bike.
Can't wait for nighttime. Ooh, somebody shooting outside of my place? Not sure that's a good idea. I see. I like the ideas you're giving me.
Go away, spooky Santa.
You're fixing it as I go? Wow.
I'm not fixing it.
Okay.
How am I gonna fix steel?
What? Did you just challenge Owl?
Al just killed me. Yeah, I can't get my stuff now.
Oh, I see.
Can you get something you can have?
have.
Yeah, it's good.
Something in here, Alex?
I already got it.
Oh, let me see. Ooh.
Alright, see that yellow bike down there? There's a bike and there's some good stuff. Oh, look at her. She's a woman of steel.
Thanks for the bike, too. I like this.
too quiet. It begins.
Hi, Glass. How are you doing?
Hey,
You wanna
pretty
get
good.
out?
No.
Why not?
Oh, I'm gonna take a nap in here. Mercy.
Missing something. I'll be right back. I forgot some stuff for you. There we go. Hi, zombies. No time for you guys.
Remember, Whiskey, you can't destroy the wall.
You are correct.
Whatever you do is going to have a ripple effect.
I mean, that was mainly for you, Glass. You started the whole thing. Somebody killed me twice, leveled up a bunch,
But after that, I was good to
gave
go.
me the Santa hat.
I gave you.
Are you
your
asking for
truck
mercy?
back. I am. Mercy, please.
Are you hiding, Lotus?
Little old me.
Yes.
He already gave in to them. One mercy. One mercy.
You wanna come check out the show too, Lotus?
I'll probably die if I do. I had to wait for the zombie party. I can't really do much in that party.
Glass, we've gotta make sure you get some zombies.
Go get some.
Yeah, I'm making sure. I'm just changing a little bit so that way the zombies don't get confused.
He's got none around him?
Nope. I'm the zombie for him. I think I might have made a hole here for you, Glass.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Whiskey, have mercy. I worked hard building that.
Where did you keep your loot?
Expedited. I like to ruse people.
I see.
Sorry for the waste of your time.
Oh, here comes the party.
Hey, Glass.
Yeah.
What's going on? How's life? Are you trying to avoid the conversation?
Mm-mm.
Where are all the zombies? I wonder why the zombies are not coming here to you.
Because they're all on me. Sounds like 1,000 of them. Let's go get him.
That's a lot of landmines. What were you hiding here, Al? You wanna, hang out?
Tonight's not a good night. NAA, Naked and Afraid.
Whiskey, what do you think?
I think that Glass should come out of his hiding spot.
Hey, I already let you gun me down naked, running away. So I think we're even.
I don't think so. You killed me twice and gave me the Santa outfit.
I'm actually glad that you killed me because the zombies will leave me alone. Once you die, they leave you alone until you attack them, so thank you. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Shit, I got your bird.
You guys should fight. You're never gonna find me, so you might as well fight each other. Make some action. Make it happen.
Whoa, Lotus, you better run. You have a bunch following you.
We get an experience.
Yeah, if I were a whiskey, I'd be farming the experience. Not running away from them.
I wasn't running away from them. I'm busy looking for you.
Well, driving away then.
Hey Glass, since you say there's not much action, not much going on, why don't you come out? Just like, we can go and drive around town.
It's not a good night. I'm sick.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am back, your host, Beaver, here to bring you the latest scores. The first thing to note here is Glass's levels. Now that Desolation Stage is over, he got his levels back, so he'll be his normal self for the challenge. The Desolation Stage was probably Whiskey and Lotus's best chance to put some deaths on Glass. But despite being in God mode and not having to worry about any danger, she was only able to put one death on him. Not for lack of trying, though. She was hunting him down for most of the stage, but Glass, with all of his experience and skills in 7 Days to Die, was able to stay low-key and avoid any serious danger. And now that I think about it, it makes perfect sense why Whiskey would start building right away. It was the only time she knew she would be safe from any attacks, and building a base takes time. Had she waited for a future stage to start building, without God mode, she would have been an easy target for the other two, as they would most likely attack her while she's building. Most likely, that's why Lotus didn't even bother with the base. So building right away ensures she won't have to worry about it anymore and now has a very strong foundation to hopefully keep her safe in. Great move on her part. And with all that said, the action continues as the players get ready for Challenge 8, where they will fight for 10 levels and the chance to choose who wears the Santa hat outfit. So get ready for an exciting showdown as they fight to win Challenge 8, coming up next here on Trails of Survival. As the players go up the platform, in their chests they will find some clothing that they will wear to prevent their characters from getting too cold. All 3 players will get the exact same clothing. However, if they die during the challenge and are unable to retrieve their backpack, they'll have to continue without any clothing. These outfits are provided only once, and they will not be replaced by the admin. Additionally, as mentioned earlier, Glass Sandwich has all of his levels back, and he's able to compete with all of his abilities in place. The players have placed their bedrolls, so let's get on with the challenge. In this challenge, the players start on their individual tracks, running forward until they reach the first obstacle area, where they then drop into the water and start searching for a chest that will only open with their individual passcodes. Once they find the chest and open it using their passcode, they will find a battery inside. They take the battery and they make their way out of the water, continuing on the track where they come across 2 doors. Using the battery, they'll place it on their battery bank, giving power to one of the 2 doors, allowing them to continue on the track. They'll make a right and come across their first bedroll checkpoint. They'll place a bedroll and continue on the track until they reach the second obstacle area. And here too, they will start searching for a chest that opens with their code. Once they find the right chest and unlock it, here too, they'll take their battery, continue back on the track, and place the battery on a battery bank to open a door and continue onward. They make a left and come across another bedroll checkpoint. Once placing their bedroll, they'll continue down to the third obstacle area. Right before this area, they'll find a chest with shovels inside. They'll have to take a shovel, make their way down into the dirt pit and start digging until once again they find the correct chest that opens with their passcode and claim their battery. When they have the battery, they will then make their way out of the dirt pit and where they come across a set of doors for the last time. They'll put their battery in, open the door, and continue on the track. The contestants will also have the option to avoid searching for batteries and instead risk a life for a quicker way to open up the doors. For the first area, they can choose to jump on 2 plates in order to open the door. But if they step on the wrong one, it'll trigger a dart trap and kill them. If they jump on the correct plate, power will be given to one of the doors and they can continue on without the need of a battery. For the second area, it's a similar idea. They can go up a ladder and have to choose between a drop. If they make the wrong choice, they'll fall into a trap and die. If they make the right choice, however, they'll fall on the trigger plate, and just like the first area, they'll have to trigger 2 plates in order to open the door. For the third area, they'll have to do a few jumps until they can access a switch, and here too, they have to turn on 2 switches in order to open the door. However, to get to the second switch, they have to jump on the correct trigger plate to avoid getting killed. Once they turn on the second switch, however, the door opens and they can move on without the need for a battery. When they make it through to the third area, they'll continue on the track where they come in to the last bedroll checkpoint. They place a bedroll and continue on the track where they come into the fourth and final area. Right before they enter the area, there's a chest with some guns and ammunition, as they're allowed to kill each other once inside the fourth area. They will carefully move into the main area, while having to avoid gunfire by other players. They will eventually come across a glass room with a flower pot inside and a battery bank above the door, and another glass room with a flower pot and a generator above the door, and a third glass room with a flower pot and solar panels above the door. The players must search through the chests in the area to find the item they need in order to open the doors. To open the door with the solar panels, the players must locate the chest that can be opened using their passcode, which contains a solar cell. They'll take that solar cell and place it inside the solar panel, giving power to the door and allowing them to get inside and collect the flower pot. They can then exit from the other side. For the door with a generator, they then need to find the engine in order to open the door. And for the door with the battery bank, they need a battery in order to open the door. When a player has 2 flower pots in their possession, they can then continue on the track until they reach the end, where they place the flower pots. The player who places 2 out of the 3 flower pots inside the octagon first wins the challenge. Now, before we get started, it's time for perks, so let's hear the players and see how things unfold.
I will use the bucket, which forces one player of your choice to reveal which perks they have in their possession to you only. Both players must be in a private voice channel before the chosen player can reveal their perk. Admin must be present for the confirmation. Takes effect immediately upon use. And I will be using the skull cap. Kills a player of your choice 5 times in a row by the admin. Takes effect immediately upon use. Can only be used on one player. Yes, look at me, Glass. I know you're looking at me, even though your character has the cap thing and it's covering your eyes. I know you're looking at me, because I'm looking at you too.
Ooh. She's an outlaw.
Bucket and skullcap.
Oh, Lotus, I feel bad for you.
Yeah, Lotus is gonna
Poor
tell
Lotus.
me everything.
I'm
Poor
running
Lotus.
away from you. Oh, he's running away from you. Don't come over to me.
Glass will be dying. Glass will be telling me secrets as well. See, we're friends.
Oh,
We're gonna be like gossip friends. Let's do the bucket first, so that way it's almost like Gossip Girls or whatnot. You know, telling me a secret and then I'll stab you in the back.
Oh,
I'll tell you what items I have, but I'll take as long as you did.
Sure. I didn't take more than 2 minutes, so sure. Bye, Lourdes.
oh.
Lotus has left the voice channel and will return after Glass reveals his perks to Whiskey. While we wait for Glass to actually talk, I'll take this opportunity to explain what the perks do. She used the bucket, which means that Glass Sandwich has to reveal all of his perks to her. He can't lie either, as the admin is there to ensure he doesn't withhold any information. So what Glass is doing now is intentionally taking his time, trying to get under her skin by making her wait until he feels ready to talk. The other perk she used was the skull cap, which also takes effect right away. So after he reveals the perks to her, he then has to stand there and be killed 5 times in a row. 5 deaths is quite a lot for Glass, and it will certainly narrow the death gap between him and Whiskey. Now, knowing what perks he has will obviously be a huge advantage for Whiskey, allowing her to alter her plans accordingly if needed. Both of these perks are a huge blow to Glass, and it'll be interesting to see how he manages this game from now on. At any rate though, with that out of the way, let's take it back to the players and hear Glass reveal his perks.
Silent game. The gossip. Tell me all the gossip. Maybe this way Lotus will think that Glass has a million perks.
Okay.
Yes.
We in a private channel?
Yes. Tell me, girl. Gossip girl. Gossip guy. Did you just change your voice? Yeah.
I got a cow skull.
Alright.
I have a football helmet. And I have military helmet.
I see.
And I think that's it.
Whoa, and you punch me? This is the reason why I'm gonna be killing you.
Somebody was punching the hell out of me earlier.
Well, it wasn't me for sure, but that punch hurt a lot, so I think it's worth 5 kills.
And there it is. After intentionally taking his time and talking extra slow to get under her skin, he reveals that he has the cow skull and the military helmet perks, which we, the viewers, already know from seeing him obtain these perks in previous episodes. But she didn't know, and now she does. This means she'll be more prepared in case he ends up using them in a future challenge. Now, it's time for what Glass is probably dreading. It's time for him to die 5 times in a row by the admin. Once that is over, we'll get on with the challenge.
Lotus got 1 kill.
Yeah. doesn't like it. Oh, Glass. I just bulldozed him, I think.
It was because he was like taking his time telling me all his perks. And then he punched me. That punch hurt.
Oh, get some action in here, Whiskey. You gotta rub it in a little bit.
How does it feel, Glass?
I'll let you know when next phase comes.
You're like, next phase comes and you faint.
How many perks does he have, Whiskey?
He has all of the ones that I don't have.
And there it is, 5 total deaths, bringing his grand total to 28. Whiskey is at 33 deaths, so she is making significant progress catching up to him. And now, the challenge itself can begin, and the players make their way down to the racetrack. It should be mentioned that the players are not allowed to leave the track area at all during the entire challenge. If at any point they try to take a shortcut by leaving the track, they will have to go back and start over. And they are off. Starting off, all 3 are neck and neck as they jump into the pool looking for the chests. However, Glass Sandwich is opting to avoid the water. It looks like he got shot by a dart, but somehow he's managed to actually trigger the right plates and his door's open. Unbelievable. With his door open, he can move forward and continue on. Meanwhile, Whiskey and Lotus are still searching for batteries. Lotus manages to find his first battery rather quickly and can make his way out of the water. He's not far behind Glass Sandwich. Glass is putting in his code to access a bedroll. And there he goes. Glass Sandwich has put down his bedroll. Lotus is finally through the first door. Whiskey is still searching for a battery, however. Looks like Glass Sandwich is opting to risk his life and take the shortcut. He lived through the first drop, but there's one more drop to go. It seems like he's taking his time, picking which side he's gonna go on. With the right side decided? Oh no! Glass Sandwich chose incorrectly, bringing his total death count up to 29. Checking back in with Whiskey, it looks like she's finally found her first battery. Lotus is right on Glass's tail at this point. He's searching every single chest very methodically. Whiskey still hasn't left the water and is continuing to look through the chest for some reason, losing precious time. There's nothing here for her, and I haven't got the faintest clue what she's doing. Lotus is continuing to search for a battery. With Glass Sandwich respawned, now that he has died once, he can just go through the shortcut since the correct path is now clear for him. This time picking the left side and managing to survive.
It's not opening.
All he has to do is enter his passcode to open the door. He's taking too long. He's assuming that the trigger plates would have opened the door here, but instead they opened the main door on the track.
Oh, got it.
There are doors here in order to prevent another player from taking advantage of this shortcut, trapping them in here. They would need the correct passcode to the door in order to get out. He took too long to get out. He's gonna have to activate the trigger plates once again and get out as quickly as possible. The door remains open only for a limited amount of time. Whiskey has finally decided to move forward and open her first door. I don't know why she was stalling for so long. Whiskey is finally through the first door. Glass attempting his third try here. And there it is. Door is open and he goes through, making his way towards the third area. With her bedroll placed down, Whiskey can continue on. It looks like Whiskey is deciding as well to search for a battery. While Lotus and Whiskey both search, Glass Sandwich is well ahead. He's grabbed a shovel, and since he has a decent lead right now, it looks like he's just gonna search for a battery and not risk another death. We'll have to see if Glass Sandwich is lucky enough to find a battery. Meanwhile, Lotus has been searching for a long time, and it seems he's getting restless. It also seems he's going up the wrong ladder. That's Glass Sandwich's ladder. He shouldn't be going up there. And he's paid for it with his life. Even if he hadn't died, he would have just been stuck there, as he doesn't have the codes. The admin would have had to kill him anyways to get him out. Meanwhile, Glass Sandwich is still digging for a battery. As we see this above headshot, I think it actually shows just how many chests there are to search. I can understand why Lotus was getting so frustrated at this point. So with the current standing right now, we have Glass in the lead in the third area, with Lotus and Whiskey tied in the second area. Lotus and Whiskey are still searching for a battery. But perhaps Lotus has given up on that and is finally going up the correct ladder to try his own shortcut. Will it work? Well, he gets the first drop right. One more drop to go. Oh no. He chose poorly. But at least the path is clear for him now, and he can try again. Meanwhile, Glass Sandwich is still digging. He's not been having much luck either. It seems like finding a battery is like finding a needle in a haystack over here. Same situation for Whiskey right now. But what's this? Whiskey has managed to find a battery, meaning Whiskey is now in second place, leaving Lotus behind. Meanwhile, with Lotus respawned, he's going down the correct side and is ready to go through the door. And it looks like he too is assuming the trigger plates will open these doors. Once again, losing precious time. Whiskey is through the door. And with Lotus coming out of the door, he's realized he'd taken too long to put in the code. He's gonna have to go back and try again. With that door open, both Whiskey and Lotus are approaching the pit to try and find the battery under the dirt. Now, Lotus has not grabbed a shovel. It looks like he's going to go the fast route. How will this play out for him? We'll see. He turns on the first switch. And now a jump to the other side. He didn't get shot, but he also didn't manage to turn on the switch. He's gonna have to try again. Lotus is wasting precious time. He can't go that way. He won't be able to make the jumps. He needs to go back and start over. Now, Glass Sandwich has spent the most amount of time in this area so far. And it seems like watching Lotus try to take the fast route was inspirational, because it seems Glass is going to go for the jump as well. Oh.
Nice.
It looks like he did not get that right. Unfortunately, Glass Sandwich has died. At least he now knows which plate to jump on next. He'll be starting over from the bedroll checkpoint. Oh, very nice. Lotus gets his door open and proceeds to fall directly into a hole in the dirt.
I can't get out of this hole.
He didn't grab a shovel, which means he's trapped in there.
Dude, this is gonna take forever.
He's gonna have to punch his way out. What an unfortunate situation for Lotus. He's losing major time. Glass is now getting back, easily making the jump on the correct trigger plate, grabbing his backpack. And through the door, nicely done. He is now on his way to the fourth and final bedroll checkpoint. That could have been Lotus if he didn't get stuck in this hole.
You don't have a shovel?
No, why would I need a shovel? I wasn't going for the... Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous.
Bedroll down, and he is off to the last area where he will be greeted with a chest full of weapons. There are no shortcuts anymore. Now he needs to collect 2 out of the 3 flower pots that are in this area. So he'll need to search through the chest in order to find a solar cell, an engine, and a battery. And Glass has already found a solar cell. He can go and grab his first flower pot. There it is. The door now has power and he grabs the flower pot. He only needs one more.
Where are you?
Below the left last yellow drop thing.
I don't see you.
Oh, right. Sorry, right. See me?
Nope.
You hear me? I'm just below. Yeah, there you are. Behind you. Behind you. Down behind you. You're right there. I'm in the middle of this thing.
Whiskey is deciding to help get him out. Is Whiskey hoping that maybe Lotus will help slow Glass down? Clever move, potentially.
Go.
I still can't. I'm completely stuck.
Go, go, go.
Finally, Lotus is freed. Now, when it comes to Glass, it looks like Glass Sandwich hasn't actually picked up any guns yet. Oh. Glass Sandwich is finally aware of Lotus's arrival and is stepping back to grab some guns before going back in. And Whiskey is still searching for the third battery. Both the players just staring each other down. Glass Sandwich makes the first move, getting into cover though, and Lotus goes in second. Now it's a game of cat and mouse as Lotus is trying to hunt down Glass before he gets the upper hand, but oh, look at this! Big gunfight! Oh, and Lotus goes down. Glass gets the very first player kill. Meanwhile, checking in with Whiskey, she's still digging all around trying to find a battery. At this point, you have to wonder, is she intentionally moving forward slowly? It's very possible that Whiskey is intentionally moving slow through the challenge, so that Lotus and Glass will do most of the work. Perhaps she believes if Lotus can get some kills on Glass, it would mean his overall lead over her would shrink. This is a pretty smart play by her if that's her intention. But the question is, can Lotus actually kill Glass Sandwich? Armed with a shotgun, let's see what happens here. Whiskey finally finds her third battery. Oh, Lotus has spotted Glass Sandwich. Going in for the shot. And it looks like Lotus loses this fight. This can't be what Whiskey hoped for. She's opened up her door, placed her bedroll, and is now ready to join the party. She is going straight for weapons. Oh, Glass is shooting at Lotus. But he's continuing to search through the chests. Despite the warning shot from Glass, Lotus continues to be aggressive, going after him. And he's just paid the price. That's another death for Lotus. He stole his gun and ammo. Whiskey found a solar cell, but unfortunately it won't do any good for her, as Glass already opened up that door and took the flower pot. Oh, 2 players coming in, Lotus and Glass Sandwich in a major battle.
Oh no.
Oh, what got me? Whiskey?
And finally, armed with the shotgun, he finally gets a kill on Glass. But he also dies and sounds extremely surprised by it. Let's back up and see exactly what happened here. Whiskey came out of nowhere and shot him right in the back. Was that an accident or was that intentional? Either way, she's alive and only 2 deaths behind Glass Sandwich. Now at this point, Lotus only has 1 pistol left. He should probably take it a little easy at this point. With Glass and Lotus still by the red line, Whiskey is taking full advantage, looking through as many chests as she possibly can. And keep in mind, they're not allowed to shoot at each other when they are behind the red line. Shooting is only allowed inside the main area.
Da, 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 da.
It seems like Glass and Lotus are trying to bait each other into the red line, but Glass finally makes a move. Oh, and another shootout, resulting in Lotus going down. Nice play there by Glass. I mean, Lotus took the bait and paid with his life. All of this is still helping Whiskey, though. She's managed to avoid most encounters. And she gets to search through all of these chests while all of this is going on. Oh, and there we go. She found a battery. Glass hasn't even found a battery yet, so if she can get to the door first without getting killed, she'll have a flower pot. And there she goes, putting in the battery and grabbing the flower pot. There's only 1 remaining flower pot. They'll need an engine to get to the 3rd flower pot. Lotus and Glass are fighting yet again. Who will win this time, though? What's this? Whiskey sneaking up from behind?
No.
With the shotgun double teaming and gets Glass Sandwich, bringing his total deaths to 32. Unbelievable, she now only has 1 death more than him. Glass is making his way back again, going straight for weapons first. But can Whiskey find the engine before Glass does? Now, Lotus doesn't actually have a gun, so all he has is grenades to rely on.
You're not using them grenades right, I don't think.
How do you use them?
I don't know.
This is a really bad situation for Lotus to be in. If I were him, I would probably just be trying to avoid all fights altogether. With Glass running in, though, he spots Whiskey and goes after her, but she kills him! Incredible! Whiskey has tied the game with Glass Sandwich. I cannot believe it. For the very first time in Trails of Survival, Glass is no longer in the lead, both with 33 deaths. Whiskey has been playing this challenge on a whole new level compared to Lotus and Glass. She's figured out how to use these types of challenges to her advantage to push through and take the lead. Now the question remains, can she win this challenge and really put the hurt on Glass?
Hey, Whiskey, can you drop a gun over here for me? Gun and some ammo.
It looks like in a show of good faith, Lotus has been given a gun and some ammo. And all three of them are now just standing at the red line, waiting for somebody to move first. And there he goes. Glass runs in first, with Lotus and Whiskey waiting at the red line. But they both finally push in. At this point, though, Glass could be anywhere. I feel another shootout coming on. Oh yeah, we're about to see something here. Here we go, Glass Sandwich firing on Lotus. And look at that, Lotus taken out. Whiskey comes in trying to clean up what Lotus started. No! But it's not enough. Glass Sandwich manages to kill both of them. At this point, Glass Sandwich is continuing the search and is trying to find the engine before the other two make it back. And he found it! Now all he has to do is not die and grab the last flower pot.
He's in the far right corner. Far right corner.
Both Whiskey and Lotus are searching for him. He's trying his absolute best to hide from them. Glass Sandwich opens up the door and manages to get the flower pot. He's actually completely safe in that room while he's in there, but he needs to make a run for the exit. If he gets killed, they will steal his flower pots.
Back on the far left.
He's making a quick run to his chest so he can grab the second flower pot. And he is officially safe with 2 flower pots in his possession. I don't know if Whiskey and Lotus know this yet, though. Looks like he sees Whiskey alone, and he chases after, killing her, no! And buying himself a little bit of extra time with only 1 player in the field. He goes back to his chest, There it is. He's grabbed his flower pots, and with only one player left in the field, however, Glass Sandwich might be looking to make a run for it. Lotus taking some pot shots with the pistol, but it's too late.
It's over. I win.
Glass Sandwich has locked in the win by placing the 2 flower pots first, earning 10 more levels and has regained the lead. Skillfully handled, despite the other 2 teaming up against him. What a challenge that was. Incredible. Congratulations to Glass Sandwich. Whiskey and Lotus also put up a great fight. This entire challenge was really fun and exciting to witness. Whiskey did a fantastic job strategizing throughout the challenge, and really, catching up to Glass the way that she did, unexpected. Good job to both of them. With the challenge complete, it's time for the winner, Glass Sandwich, to choose someone to wear the Santa hat outfit. Let's hear the players and see who he chooses.
I think I'm gonna give that outfit, that silly looking outfit, right on back to Whiskey so she can look silly some more.
Wow.
Oh.
There's snow around here, and she looks like an elf. Christmas elf.
You're calling me silly looking? Okay.
No, I called
see
the
how it is.
outfit silly looking.
Wow.
I see how it is.
Do I hear some problems in the relationship?
Wow.
There's some friction there.
You're calling me silly looking. Okay.
No, the outfit
Yeah.
is. Not
You
you.
just need some red pants or something to really tie it together.
Why are you not wearing a shirt, Lotus?
Which? I don't get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that marks the end of episode 8. It was a thrilling challenge with many ups and downs and quite a few deaths. The most notable event in today's episode is the scoreboard, where we can see that Whiskey is now only 2 deaths behind Glass Sandwich, while also having 9 perks in her possession. With only 2 challenges left, Whiskey will need to use most of these perks to give herself an advantage and try to take the lead. While some of the perks might not be strategically beneficial, having 6 more perks than Glass and 7 more than Lotus puts her in a strong position, especially if she can avoid dying. As for Lotus, he's held on to his 2 perks for a while now, despite his perks being extremely powerful. It's unclear if a comeback is possible for him at this point. His chances of winning have become extremely slim, but we'll have to see what happens after he hopefully uses his perks in the next challenge. He doesn't have much time left. Regardless, thank you for joining us. We hope you found it enjoyable. Stay tuned for episode 9, where our players will continue their journey through the Desolation Zone and face a new challenge. I'm your host, Beaver, and it's been a pleasure hosting episode 8 for all of you. See you all in episode 9, and as always, thanks for watching.